super blood moon to rise over America, an omen. Before the great and terrible day of Hashem comes, I will set portents in the sky and on earth, blood and fire and pillars of smoke, the sun shall turn into darkness and the moon into blood. Joel 3:3. Blood moon eclipse will pass over the continental U.S. According to one rabbinic expert astronomical phenomena, the eclipse, a super blood moon, comes as a warning to the U.S. concerning re-establishing relations. Blood moon eclipse. On the night of May 26, the first total lunar eclipse of 2021 and the first since January 2019 eclipse will appear in the heavens over Southeast Asia, continuing on until it is visible in South America, Australia, and the western half of North America. A lunar eclipse occurs when the Sun, Earth, and the full moon are perfectly aligned with each other, so the moon enters Earth's umbral shadow in space. The eclipse in May will be a blood moon, the result of atmospheric conditions that give the moon a reddish tint rather than black when it moves into the shadow. The red color comes from some of the sunlight passing through Earth's atmosphere where it gets spent and colors like blue or green are filtered out, leaving behind longer wavelengths like the color red. This eclipse will take place when the moon will be the biggest and brightest of the entire year, what is referred to as a supermoon, which occurs when the moon is at its perigee. The point in its month-long elliptical orbit brings it closest to Earth. At that time, the moon appears up to 14% bigger and 30% brighter than at its apogee, its furthest point from Earth. Planting a tree in Israel fulfills the prophecy of Isaiah 61:3. The eclipse will pass over the United States, Rabbi Genuth said. The new president is connecting his fate with that of the Arabs, choosing them over Israel. He is choosing war, the wars that originate in Ishmael, the wars that are presaged by the upcoming blood moon. Rabbi Genuth made one disclaimer, at the end of the section of the Talmud describing the omens contained within eclipses. The Talmud states, when Israel does the will of the place, God, they have nothing to fear from all of this, citing the prophet Jeremiah as a source. Thus said Hashem, do not learn to go the way of the nations, and do not be dismayed by portents in the sky. Let the nations be dismayed by them. Jeremiah 10:2. This is a warning to the Israeli, Rabbi Genuth said. They need to be strong when it comes to Jerusalem. He explained that the name of Jerusalem is rooted in the Hebrew word Shalem, which is a reference to the sun which, unlike the moon, does not go through phases. Have to be strong regarding Jerusalem, Rabbi Genuth said. The rabbi also noted a prophecy in the book of Joel states that the coming of the Messiah will be preceded by a blood moon. Before the great and terrible day of Hashem comes, I will set portents in the sky and on earth, blood and fire and pillars of smoke, the sun shall turn into darkness and the moon into blood. But everyone who invokes the name of Hashem shall escape, for there shall be a remnant on Mount Zion and in Yerushalayim, as Hashem promised. Anyone who invokes Hashem will be among the survivors. Joel 3:3-5. Revelation 6. When the Lamb opened the second seal, I heard the second living creature say, Come. Then another horse came out, a fiery red one. Its rider was given power to take peace from the earth and to make people conquer each other. To him was given a large sword,